I am a very ambitious person, but because I'm very ambitious, I am not a stranger to failure. And I mean failure in the sense that you set a goal, but for some reason you're not able to achieve that goal. And I've experienced all sorts of failures, from not getting a job that I interviewed for or not getting a position I interviewed for, to not winning a contest or getting the grades that I wanted. Here's a list of things that I've tried but failed at since high school. And these are just things that I remember off the top of my head. They're not everything I went out for. So take this long list of things and then add to it. I interviewed for homecoming exec twice. I tried to be voted on as an exec member for my sorority's executive board. I tried out for an orientation leader. I interviewed for a coffee house job. I interviewed for a cashier concession stand person at a museum, and I interviewed for a nanny job. The number one position that I wanted in my sorority before the executive position was the philanthropy chair, and I did not get that. I applied for leadership and did not get chosen. I applied for Spirit Tribe 2012 and I did not get chosen. And I applied for union board at my college and did not get chosen. A lot of these things aren't going to make sense, but they're all leadership type positions at my university that I hold in great esteem and I wanted to be a part of. When you first get rejected from something, it's like the entire world is ending. You may cry, you may hate the people that made the decision, and you want to know what is wrong with you. Why weren't you chosen? Being rejected is such a disheartening feeling. You don't want to go on. You just think, well, I'm not good enough for anything. And like I said, I know these feelings. After I applied for the union board and found out that I didn't get on it, I seriously sat in my car and cried for the longest time. I called my mom and I cried and cried and cried. And part of it was because I went into it thinking that I was so qualified to do it, and my interview went spectacularly. And then I was rejected. And nothing is worse than being rejected and hearing the words, "Don't take it personally." Yeah, I'm gonna take it personally. You're basically saying something about my personality doesn't fit what you're looking for. Was it the way I dressed? Was it the way I talk? Was it my personality? Was it my qualifications? What was it that made you decide that you did not want me? So after all these failures, I just want to give up. And for many of you, you just want to give up too. You don't want to try again. But that's the thing. You have to try again. The important thing about failure is what you do afterwards. My philosophy is, and this is partly why I have this long list of things that I have failed at, is that no matter what, try something again. Or try something new. This failure this time opens the door for you to go out there and find something new. Find something that you would have never tried if you had gotten that first thing. So even though I failed numerous times, I've also achieved a lot of things. I've succeeded and gotten the things that I wanted through perseverance. You have the chance to become better if you fail at something. So don't take failure as the worst thing in the world. Think of it as an opportunity. Think of it as a chance for you to get up and say, well, I'm going to try harder and I'm going to try something greater.